Hello? I'm a little bit worried right now. What do you mean that was a short stream? Hello, everyone. If we're live, are we live? What is going? What is gonna? Welcome, Research. Welcome, Satsuna. Welcome, Tiberian. Welcome, Kevin. Hello, Astroman. Welcome. Are we live? I'm seriously like a lady. Welcome, Andrenas. Hello, Hannah. Welcome, Hannah. Hello. I've never seen you before, so welcome to the channel. Hi. Hi, Ellie. Something got out for me, and it just showed recommended. Oh no. Well, it seems like it's fine now, right? Please tell me it's fine now. Please tell me it's fine now. Molly Sakanashi, welcome, hello! And now Elyssia art, indeed! Elyssia art, we're going to be arting, I think. I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm gonna be using this program. Kawaii Konchin, welcome, hello! Seems fine now? Good. It's actually, that's an exaggeration. It's not the first time I use this program. I used this program exactly once before for, I think, a total of 2 minutes while I installed this particular brush. You guys, this changed my freaking life. Listen, look at this. It's insane! Is this Krita? No, this is Clip Studio Paint. I bought Clip Studio Paint a little while ago, and I haven't tried it. Aside from just downloading this brush, which was free for a limited time. So I bought the thing while it was on sale, and then I found this brush, and it was like, hey, this is gonna be free for 3 days. So if you want this brush, you would need to grab it now. I grabbed it and I tried it out, and it just changed my life. I'm so excited about this one. And it does have a couple more ruffles. Like there are a couple more options. But I don't remember how to find them because I only tried this once. Yeah, I only tried this once. So I know somewhere around here, there's an option to see all of my custom brushes. Add sub to, maybe it's this part. Maybe it's this part. Look, this is a mechanical pencil. This is the normal pencil. And this is the ruffle. So maybe... How do we clean the... this is also new! I gotta learn how to clean clip. No. What is this? New vector layer, new raster layer, new layer folder, lock layer, draft layer, reference layer. Ooh, this program gets fancy. So for anyone who hasn't seen any like so for anyone who hasn't seen any like drawing programs and illustration programs, this is my normal process of like opening a new program. I just start trying. Look at how pretty this one is. It would be very hard to actually use though. You would have to know exactly what you're... Oh, it's so slow. Welcome to the realm of Clip Studio Paint. The brushes are powerful as fuck. Welcome, Luna, hello. Crumpets, welcome, hello. There are a lot of amazing brushes. There is one that maps fingers. One that maps chains, battle damage, and a lot more. The community is insane. Oh, I'm gonna have to spend so long. Oh, this one is cute. I'm gonna have to spend so long downloading different just brushes, you guys, and trying them out. But I'm not gonna try them all out during this stream because what would be the point of that? Oh, I think I found it. First of all, let's turn professional for a second. The feeling of how the brush responses to my real life movements is very swift and very soft and very intuitive. Just from doing random squibbles like this, I can already tell that this is a program of superior tracking. It feels very reactive to my movements, and I can tell from just this short trying process that this is equal to, or maybe even better, in response time to Psy. After just a little bit of getting used to, I'm pretty sure this could be a new default for me. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going crazy over these brushes. I'm getting, look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Can you see the difference? I can. It's very subtle, but it's also just right there. I didn't have to download anything. This just came with the program. This just came with this. I'm very excited. What is this? Sparkles, hell yeah! With Psy, I had to download a specific brush to do this. Like, I can do it. I can do it in Psy. I have... Oh, the anime shoujo background. It's about to get easy in here. Oh, look at this. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And by easy, I don't mean extremely easy. Okay, let's see if I can spray deviation. We want this at the max. We want this. That's not deviated. The fuck are you doing? Direction of particle. Let's just maximize that. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. However, I still don't know exactly what kind of things I will have to touch up on to make it behave randomly instead of in a line. Because right now it's behaving very clumped. It's like very clumped. Maybe this is what oh yeah, this is better. This is better. This is better. However, I want the angles to be random. There you go. The angles are pretty random. It's still not as random as I wish, but main color and sub-color. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. We're about to do some crazy stuff. Cute! Isn't it? I still feel like they need more definition, but this is a good start. This is a very good start. We have roses. Huh. Okay, that's slightly disappointing. This is slightly disappointing. Why are the roses so weird? Why are the roses so strange? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Potato pasokon. Potato pasokon? What is that? What is that? There's also brushes where you can draw background characters if you need a crowd for an illustration. That is so cool. That is so cool. I need to figure out how to do these things. Caps! Oh no, that's what we already had. That's what we had already. I need to figure out how to erase the entire layer all in one go. Because so far, my only possibility has been to just like erase the entirety of everything with the eraser. Which, not my favorite. Well, click while holding Alt or while specified reference position is on to set the location to be the copy source. I'm not sure what that is, but I've used Photoshop before, so if it's anything like the stamping tool in Photoshop, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Glitter! Oh, cute! Wow, super cute, actually! I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'm gonna have some fun with, like, just making random ass backgrounds for the drawings that I like to have as transparent. This could very easily look bad. This could very easily be abused and not look great. But this, I'm sure I can learn how to use it properly. But bottom line is, this is a very good program. Just from like freaking around in it, it's already like feeling good. It's already feeling good. And I love that when I grab these brushes, this specific brushes, it's remembering what is the last thing that I used. This is called ground, but what if we made it blue and it looked like water? Is there a water brush? There's a cloud brush. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. I could totally see that. Books! Did I mess it up when I changed the thing to make it? Whoa! They just needed more contrast. Look at the buildings. Pow, 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 pow. God, rubble. We're about to get crazy in here. Let's get crazy in here, people. This is going to be such a delightful program to start using. Friendship ended with Paint Tool Sai. Now Clip Studio Paint is my best friend. Am I jumping the gun on this? Yes, probably. However, look at this. It remembers my choices. It remembers my choices from the last thing that I did. Look, you guys, I don't need to draw stars with the old method anymore. I can just draw a freaking star that is done. I'm going to abuse this an unreasonable amount. This is going to be unreasonably abused. My tongue is not keeping up with my energy. Oh my god. She looks like when my mom buys me a new toy that I really wanted. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Those look like rose leaves. Oh, I wasn't understanding that. Ellie, the software isn't gonna do everything for you. Those brushes are for adding details to the background or shine. I know. But look. I'm gonna be completely honest. 1000% honest. Bum, dotted line. Do you have any idea how long it took me to make the dotted line on my background for my debut? Let me look for that. I don't remember where it was, but let me look for it. It's been a long time. It's been a long time since I used my debuts kind of things. Where is it? Here? Here? Hell no! I may have deleted it. I hope I didn't. I hope I did. Oh, there we go. Debut slides. Let's remember this. Do you know how long I spent doing this? Because, fun fact, I did this by hand. Every single one of these little freaking lines I did by hand. And now I have a tool that is going to allow me to do this kind of stuff. I'm very excited. I know I did every single thing by hand. Every single thing by hand. And that means this was a ton of effort that I could have saved up. Let's not forget about the ruffles issues that I've always had. Do not save. I don't care. This is so cool. I know. If you don't use this tools an obnoxious amount, I'll be very disappointed. Oh, I will use these tools an obnoxious amount. Mostly it's gonna be on backgrounds. Because I really do like drawing characters without having to worry about the background. Which is bad. It's bad. If I wanted to be like a proper professional artist, I should learn to plan out an entire drawing with the background included. I don't understand this ones. This one is hatching, like cross-hatching. But I don't think it looks as good as cross-hatching by hand. I honestly would still cross-hatch by hand. Like, honestly. Maybe it would be nice for anyone who doesn't know what cross-hatching is. Maybe it just needs to be a lot smaller. For anyone who doesn't know what cross-hatching is, yeah, that's pretty good. Cross-hatching is like when you have a drawing, right? You have a drawing. You have Miss Cutie Face right here. You have Miss Cutie Face. She's so cute. She's so fancy. She has those bangs, and she has this ponytail, and she is, oh my god, she is the belle of the ball. She is making everyone feel envious of her looks. Whatever. I might be getting a little bit distracted. Cross-hatching is when you want to shade with this specific like lines, and then wherever you want even more shadows, you just keep crossing even more. So like you go over here and it's like, oh, we need this hair to have some shading, so I'm gonna do a whip, and then this is going to be cross-hatched, and then and then you're saying like, oh, but it should definitely be darker on near to the head for some reason. And so in this area you start cross-hatching even more, and then you keep cross-hatching even more, and then you go even more, and then you go even more, and that's cross-hatching. So I don't think any of these tools are good for cross-hatching. I mean, it's not that it's bad, but I think if I'm gonna cross-hatch, I'd rather just cross-hatch by hand. So we're gonna leave it in clothing, and oh, here they are! Oh! Okay, this is too much. I'm sorry. You cannot give me already painted and shaded stuff. What is this? Then I have to do the entire rest of the drawing with this level of shading and with this specific style of shading? Well, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. How do I erase an entire layer? That's the one thing I want to learn more than anything. Merge with layer, transfer to lower layer, new layer folder, new vector layer, new raster layer, draft layer, blah 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 blah, lock transparency, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. All I can do is erase the entire layer, and then I have to do a new one, and that's kind of annoying. But regardless, we have a zipper. We have a chain. I already had a chain inside, but I think this one behaves a lot better. This one is better than the one I have inside. This one is definitely better. Your tongue just doesn't have the same endurance as Rurus. No, it doesn't. Oh my god, drawing on paper intensifies. I'm so sorry, Retouch. I'm like, look at these buttons. I could have used these buttons for the demon teddy bear. Actually, this is a kick-ass background. This is a kick-ass background. Now let's add a chain, because yes. I need more stabilizer, I think. I don't know where to find it. But even with just barely any stabilizer is already like promising. Bow. Oh, look at that shading, baby! This is just gonna be me. This entire stream is just gonna be me fooling around with... Beautiful! It's just gonna be me fooling around with this program and showing you guys what it feels like to discover a new drawing program that just has all of the tools you ever wanted. Look at this! Ah! I have to calm down. I have to calm down a little bit. I have to get professional. I have to get a little bit professional. I think this is the one that I downloaded. This has also some ruffles, but these ones are less tight, and also I don't know, in a way I feel like I would prefer doing these ones by hand as well, just because this style of ruffles isn't as hard for me as the style of ruffles that is a lot more tight together. But you know what? Who am I to say which corners I'm gonna cut and which corners I'm gonna keep? I had a teacher once, as an illustration teacher, who said, one of the most important things to learn as a proper professional artist is that some myths, some things that you probably take as true are very important for amateurs, and nobody in the professional realm cares. For example, cut corners. Cut all of the corners. Whenever you find something that will save you time, just abuse it however much you can. Like, does it look good enough? Then use it. Then to cut those corners. Time is money, and the amount of time that you're gonna spend on improving yourself or doing other more important things is going to be worth cutting all of those corners. Hello, Daniel, welcome, hello, how are you doing? Hello, I come after successfully failing in my attempt to sleep, Ulmal, how are you doing? I'm so sorry your attempt to sleep failed. I myself feel very sleepy, but I'm so excited that is getting above the sleepiness. I'll probably crash horribly once the stream is over and my adrenaline is like gone. I'll probably crash like a freaking baby on the couch, and I'm gonna sleep for at least like half an hour because I may have stayed up a little bit later than usual for reasons that people may know. Some of you, one of you definitely knows. But I'm feeling very adrenalinic right now. I'm gonna tell you guys why I wouldn't particularly care about this brush. Look at it. It's all too similar. You can tell that it's repeating the pattern over and over and over again, and it doesn't look good. This kind of things, ruffles and stuff, they look good when actually I do want to be sure that I'm not deleting anything ever again. I'm gonna have to keep the warning just in case. But the lace is cute. The lace is cute. The lace can stay. I can be emotional about the lace. The lace is neat. I like this lace. This would have saved me so much time when I did my gothic Ellie. This would have saved me so much time. This is showing us how to make pro stick figures. Yes, pro stick figures. Listen, look, I mean, seriously, look at this, look at this, look at this. We do. Okay, we do a stick figure. This is Lady Fashionista. We do a stick figure with a dress that is a little bit different than most stick figure dresses. And then she has her legs. This is Mrs. Fashionista right here. This is Mrs. Fashionista. And you want to do a pro stick figure. You download a couple brushes, and there you go. And then you go, Mrs. Fashionista has lace on the bottom of her dress. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And she also has buttons. Her design also has buttons right here. Look, pow, pow. And then we have to give her a purse, right? Because who is a fashionista without a purse? So now we give her this. We give her a very, very passionate purse right here. She has the chain of the purse, and then we give her a purse. And she's also standing on grass. Nope, those are leaves. She's also standing on goddamn grass. And the grass is green, of course, because what kind of grass isn't? And bam! Look at that! That is a pro stick figure! And we had to do nothing for it! Stabilizer, yes, I need stability too. Oof, I'm sorry. That was surreal. I really started getting faster at my job when I started getting more efficient by cutting corners. Honestly, cutting corners is an important part of becoming a professional in any area. Like, it's very nice to think that you can do everything from scratch and in like the most. Okay, so here's the thing. You shouldn't cut corners when you're learning. When you're learning, you should take your time. You should try everything. Like if I went into my proper learning lining techniques, because one of the things that I very much fail at when I do my art is I don't have dramatic lighting, and that is something I really like. Every piece of art can be so drastically improved by just having like dramatic lighting, and I've never learned that. So if I ever go into a period where I'm like, okay, that's it, I need to learn dramatic lighting and I don't care about anything else, I'm just gonna go for it, and I do dramatic lighting studies, that's somewhere where I shouldn't cut corners at all. I really shouldn't cut corners. I should just do slowly and carefully. However, in something I've studied enough that I feel comfortable doing, something like, I don't know, you need to do a background, and then you're trying to do a game and you need to do a background for every single scene, and you want to have a very wide amount, like a very good range of locations for every single scene. You're gonna have to learn how to cut corners. You're gonna have to do them quickly because you're trying to get a project done. And if you're trying to do everything without cutting corners and doing everything in the way that like when you think about purity of art, it's like, yeah, you could care about that. Or you could care about having a project that is good enough, but also finished. But also a project that at some point will exist. So every single professional I've ever seen talking about this is like, yes, learn to cut corners. Learn to cut corners. Do it quickly. You really want to cut corners. I remember I saw this comic, right? By someone who was like, I did an entire comic book that I had wanted to do for years and years and years. And it took me 5 years to make. If I wanted to do every single project that I have in my mind with the exact amount of detailing that I did this one project, I will only get to do 3 projects of the ones that I'm already thinking of. And who knows how many of the ones that I'm gonna come up with in my lifetime. And that is not freaking worth it. Those arms are ridiculously big for the rest of the body. It's time to learn how the selection tool works. What is this? Selection pen. Oh, nice! Nice! We have this inside. Ooh, this program is tempting me. Okay, now how do I transform it? Nice! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. Apply transformation, yes. Oh, good. Good. Cut and paste, scale and rotate, delete. New tone? This program is so fancy. Crop, deselect. Nice! Nice. What is this? Operation, object, select layer, light table. All right, because we have animation tools. I forget that we also have animation. Switch to the purse brush. You know what? There's probably a purse brush. There probably is, because like if you go to the store, there's so much. I haven't even stepped on the store after oh, this is a neat pen. This reminds me of the pen that I use for line art. It's a little bit different. How about this? It's a little bit different. How about this? This one might be the most similar to the one that I use. Oh, definitely not that one. But this one might be the most similar to the one that I use. I do need to find several shortcuts. Like the shortcut for zooming is very important for me. This is a how I feel. I don't know how I feel. I'm gonna have to look for my perfect replacement pen. E5. Wow! Wow! Oh, I love that one. I love that one. Not for line arting, but like Elyssia for it looks so natural. It makes me feel like I'm actually like signing with a marker. You can also import Photoshop brushes in here. Oh my god, the doors that haven't opened! It's about what corners you can cut, and that comes with experience. Yeah, exactly. You're such a pro, Ellie. Thank you. I'm not really, but thank you. I'm too much of a perfectionist. I always have trouble cutting corners, but in my case, it's in science and not art. Well, I can't tell you if that advice applies to science. Definitely cannot tell you that. But when it comes to art, for sure, you need to learn how to cut corners. Because no professional is out here trying to adhere to some moral standards. They're trying to get as many projects finished as they can, because unfortunately we have too many ideas all of the time that we want to do. We unfortunately cannot stop having ideas. And that's a stabilization! Here it is. I found the stabilizer. I don't know if it has too much stabilization or if it has too little stabilization. Too little stabilization. I think it has too little. I think it has too much. I don't know. I think the lining. I just need to play around with it a lot more. But I think the lining is still feeling better inside. I don't know. Ooh. All right. So one of the things that I really wanted to try out on this program while you guys are here. What is this? Oh, cute! Cute! Masking thingy. We have rulers. We have... What are the rulers for? Perspective ruler! Okay. That's not a perspective ruler. That is still a curved ruler. That's dumb. Not dumb. I just don't know how to use it. I feel like 3 minutes behind because my internet started getting cut, and it was because my PC started updating, also my phone, and updates are disabled. That shouldn't happen then. That definitely shouldn't happen. You can zoom by pressing Control Spacebar. Hell yeah! Okay, how do I zoom back? Shift Spacebar? Alt space. Hell yeah, baby! It's not as intuitive as the one inside, but maybe I can change that. Okay, perspective ruler. Okay. Oh. Intense symmetrical ruler. How do I? Okay. Symmetrical ruler. Are you going to symmetrize anything I draw? Hell yeah, it is! Oh, but only on a straight line? Okay. Okay. That's not what I wanted, but that's fine. That's fine. Since we have this ruler, we could have... Weird. How is it working? Why is it not letting me use this rule? Why is it not letting me do that line? Do I have to be very precise with it? It seems like I have to be very precise for it to allow me to do. Unless I have to do an entire brand new ruler every single time that I want to, like, if I want to do the top of the building, do I have to have that established? And then it's going to let me? This is going to be something to learn for sure. Okay, but now I need to do this line, and now I need to do this line, and oh, this is difficult to understand. I'm gonna have to play around with it for sure. Projects also need to be finished in science. Yeah, but in science it's very important that everything is right to the centimeter, isn't it? I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm not a scientist, so I don't know. Swipe to the left to zoom out, right for zoom in. Swipe to the left. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, that is so good. I'm also sort of a perfectionist, but in a slightly different way. These projects I was struggling over the last semester were a problem for me because I wanted to do them in a very specific way. By the time I gave up and just decided to get them done, I felt like I severely half-assed both, but I still got top grade from both. That's because when you're a perfectionist, you think what you're doing is less good than it actually is. And I would know, because that happens to me literally all the time. Like every single time I actually finish a project because I pushed myself to finish it, instead of obsessing over it, I'm like, this isn't as good as I wish it was. This isn't as good as it should be. But overall, I'll never finish anything if I don't if I don't manage to at some point be like, okay, that's it. You need to spend your time more effectively. Like even my model, as much as I do like it, I do like how I got it looking. At some point I have to be like, this is it, stop it. Because you've spent 3 weeks on it and you need to advance. You know what I mean? Like even I could keep doing, like, I could do a 2.0 version and do it exactly as beautiful as I want. Because I could keep studying and refining and studying and refining and studying and refining. But that would take 10 years. And that's just not worth it. Oh, you've actually activated the snap grid command. I don't remember how to turn that off. I think it's on layers panel. Eventually I will figure out how to like properly handle everything. But for this stream, I wanted to mostly like try out. First of all, I wanted to show you how I would judge a program and how I would like just try it out. The first thing I do every single time I try a new program is the first thing I did with Krita and everything is I'll grab the brushes that I think I would want to use. Pencil, for example, is really good for sketches, in my opinion, because it takes you back to that feeling of like drawing on paper, right? And so I like how the pencil feels. There's something slightly off still, but that's probably because I'm so used to Sai, you know? That's probably something that's wrong with my hand, not necessarily with the program itself. So once I get over that hurdle, everything should be fine, basically, in that respect. The stabilization feels weird. The response is good for smaller traces, and once I try to do a long line, I find myself struggling a little bit more. But overall, that's something that's... I'll probably find the way to fix that really quickly, or I'll just get used to it and the difference between this and Sai, and it's gonna be fine. And then the other thing that I always do when I'm trying out a new program is just see the resources that it has for shit like the glitter and the zippers and stuff. That's the kind of corners you want to cut. That's the kind of corners you definitely want to cut. Because like, you could do it by hand, but you can also do it with a tool, and it's probably gonna look the same or maybe even slightly better. Like, to be completely honest, it's probably gonna look even a little bit better. So that's how I normally would try it. And that's what I wanted to show you guys. However, I also would very much like to do one more thing for sure. One more thing that I need to do no matter what. And that is figure out how to use the 3D models. Because boy oh boy, am I excited for those. I'm super excited for those. Look at this. Tiny little mouth, tiny little lip. And that's something. That sure is something. I do wonder how I flip. Because I'm very used to having it up here on Sai. There has to be a way to flip it. Flip horizontal. There we go. Oh, and flip vertical. Nice, 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 nice. Nice! And I have the rotation in here, just like inside, and I have the zoom in here. Beautiful. Oh my god. Sorry. That was probably not good for people with oh my god. I should have not done that. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. That's my bad. This isn't a scientist? No. No, I'm not. And you guys all know it. I know what you mean. That was me when I did my first drawing. Oh, by the way, you know vector layers? I know of vector layers. I never used them. I never used vector layers. Let me try them out. Actually, let me try them out. Can I use my... Excuse me? I'm confused. Why is it letting me draw with a pencil on a vector layer? That's not... It's not vectorizing every trace I do, right? Like, it's not grabbing what I do and turning it into a vector, is it? Because that would be a little bit too pro. That would literally be blowing my mind in a way that I don't know if I can tolerate right now. I don't know if my brain is ready for something like that. So it's not, right? It's not? I like how several things feel. I just need to get used to them. Like I'm noticing I have to be a little bit more careful with some of the traces that I do, because the program reacts ever so slightly different than what I expect. Ever so slightly. And so like there are little thingies here and there that I notice are millimetrically different than what I would like them to be. Epilepsy? Yeah, that's what I meant. Oh, the 3D models are in the folder that's to the left of the layers panel. Here! Okay, I found it. Thank you! Red and blue alternating lights are what cause seizures. This doesn't? You sure? You mean epilepsy? Yeah. Yes, it is. It's literally a vector layer. You're shitting me. There's no way it's vectorizing everything I do. There is no way. It's really going to vectorize any line that I do? Just like I could just hand draw vectors? For real? For real? That would change the game entirely. That would change everything. It's not looking too sharp for something that's supposed to be a vector though. It's not looking too sharp for something that's supposed to be a vector. I'll research it. I'll research it later. I will research it later. However, you guys know what we're gonna do now? Of course you do. 3D tools. Booyah! Ooh, this is so much! This is so much! How do I search for things? Okay, let's just show all the materials in the folder. Search for materials on assets. I can download more stuff. This is just what comes with it. Alright. Press Control and click on the line. It's because of the brush. Press Control and click on the line. Press Control and click on the line. Okay, let's do a little lady here. Like a very little lady. Let's do a little fairy. A little undefined fairy. It's a tiny little... No, actually, that's not working out. Let's just do something quick. Little ba. a little fairy here. Not a lot of definition. Just need something that's just right there to vectorize it. And wings. Ba ba ba. And ba ba ba. There we go. A little fairy with her little armsies. And there she is. Okay. She's a little fairy. And now zoom in, and you said control and click. Oh! 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 This is insane! This is insane! This will only work for like proper line art, not for sketching. For sketching, I really do need to throw a bunch of lines. But damn! Damn! Oh, this is gonna change everything. I have a mild case of epilepsy. I didn't feel anything. I'm okay. But I do play Toho, so... You mind me teaching you a very useful hack? Do it. Go. Go, 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 go. Do it. Teach me everything. Oh, look, a purse. Tips, I think I found the purse. I think I found the purse, right? It sounds like I need to download them. How do I... Okay, how do I grab... Do I just grab it and drop it in there? Wow! I do just grab it and drop it in there. And then I can just move it around. And I can flip the camera. And I can I make it smaller? Can I make it smaller? I'm gonna cry. I am going to cry. I am going to cry. Meow, last meow, welcome, hello. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing good. All right, so now we lower the opacity, and then lesson number 1, you guys. Lesson number 1. Tracing is not okay when you're tracing from art. When you're tracing from someone's art, that is a person that put a lot of time and effort into creating that piece. Even if they used tools like this one to trace other like objects, it's one thing to trace an object that is just like a material available for arting, and it's another thing to trace art that somebody spent a lot of time specifically doing as their own like product. Alright, this is a material that is available for usage. Anything like in here is precisely created so that people will be able to trace it for their stuff. However, this is something that's very important to mention, I think. I feel like this is very important. If I wanted to grab something like this and be like, oh, this is the kind of pose that I was thinking of. Let me close this. This is the kind of pose that I was thinking of. Goodbye everything. This is the kind of pose that I was thinking of. How do I resize it? How do I resize it without resizing a single part? Because I don't. Okay, there we go. If you go like, oh, this is exactly the kind of pose that I was looking for. You could trace it and use this directly, but you wouldn't be learning as much if you did that. If you did that, again, there are moments and moments, right? There are moments to cut corners and there are moments to not cut corners. If you're trying to learn how to draw and you want to like understand how to get your own poses whenever you need them without needing to find the exact same pose that you want, what you want to do is use this kind of stuff for studying. And same with other people's art. If you want if you want to understand how someone approaches like their anatomy, their poses and whatever, it's okay to trace for studying. But for studying, you won't want to trace it the same way as you would trace a chair, for example. You'll want to grab like these lines and be like, okay, I'm trying to understand exactly how this person treats the lines of the cranium, right? So you want to go like, you want to go in and be like, I want to understand how to divide the cranium between the top and the bottom, how to find the line of the eyes. I want to understand how this anatomy works. So you would grab the neck and you would separate the neck. And then you would grab the clavicles and you would separate the clavicles and be like, okay, I understand where the clavicles are. And then you want to grab the shoulder and you want to like, I understand where the shoulder is. Alright, which right now you can't see because it's covered by this thing. And it's like, oh, it's teaching me how to hide things when, you know what I mean? Like, this has this as pecs, right? This is a pec, this is a pec. And this is the torso of the drawing, but from the side. And this is the torso, but like the front of it. So you get to see this little figure right here. And then I hide this. I have a structure to understand the torso. You know, this is the clavicule. This is the collarbone, sorry. This is the collarbone. This is the pectorals. This is like the torso, and this is the line that divides the front, that gives you the center of the front, and this is the side of it. So this kind of stuff, very important to reference heavily when you're trying to learn how to pose and how to study anatomy. And then of course you can use this kind of poses to do your own drawings. And you don't need to specifically do this if you're using free materials, but the biggest value that they have truly is to help you learn, so that, because if you want to base yourself on tracing poses every single time that you draw, you're gonna be very limited on what you can do, you know? So you want to learn so that you're not limited. And you want to learn so that you're not limited by whatever materials you find that happen to be free and for like commercial use and everything. I have to give you a lot of instructions. So first, go to a vector layer and draw a numeral there. All right, we're gonna go to this vector layer. We're gonna where is it? Okay, we're gonna draw a numeral. Bam! This is now 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! A numeral. With the pen, so that the line is well defined. Oh, with a pen. Okay, with the pen. We're gonna do pow, 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 pow. Good. Okay. Then press E. E. I hope I can remember to do an edit with that, because I don't have my reverb just at the press of a button. To swap to eraser. Oh, they swaps to eraser! That is cool, that is cool. There should be an option that says vector eraser. Check it and select the second option. There is vector eraser. Okay, there you go. Tracing is for learning or for saving time when tracing your own or free stuff. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Oh, okay, okay. Delete on one of the connecting lines of the canvas. Just one swipe, don't try to delete the whole line in one stroke. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Damn, wait a sec. Oh, oh, I know exactly what this means. I know exactly what this means. I know exactly what this means. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. So if I want to draw a cylinder, this is the turnip pin. Really? Really? This is the turnip pin. Okay, sure. So if I want to draw something like a cylinder, and I want to get like, or like the belt buckles. This is the process of doing the belt buckles that I have on my clothes. Just so you guys know, this is what I do every time. I draw the rectangle, then I draw the smaller rectangle, Except, no, actually. I draw the bigger rectangle, then I erase. But now that I can do this... Now that I can do this... Oh, it can fail. Okay, it can fail. It's not foolproof. It's not foolproof. That's fine. That is fine. It's still pretty dang good. We just need to make sure that every single line is longer than it needs to be. So, bam, 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 bam. Alright, and now we delete, 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 delete. Okay, we just go on and delete all of that. And then we go back to the pen. And then we go bam, 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 bam. And then we go back to the eraser and we do ta, 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 ta. I feel like I'm axing them down. This is great. And then I go whoop, whoop, whoop. And then I go bam. Okay, maybe not that one. Bam, and then maybe I'm a little bit more careful with that one. Holy frick! This is gonna save me so much time. It is amazing for drawing line art. Drawing line art on vector layers is the best, but you can also make anything with it. I absolutely see that the line art no, my fairy! The line art process is going to be a lot different in this program. Granted, I'm still liking Psy more with how the lines feel, but since this one might save me so much time, I think I'm gonna have to like switch. You can extend the vector with control and clicking on one of the knots. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Nothing is foolproof. No, nothing is foolproof. All right, now that we have established how to responsibly use poses and stuff, we're going to look through this catalog and see what we got. We got full ass backgrounds. Who? Oh, this is a power trip. This is a power trip. We have full ass backgrounds. Noise, which is, yeah, typical. We have speech bubbles. Already done. We have a heart, which I've always had to do by hand. We have even more stars. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We have so many speech bubbles. Oh, this would have saved me so much time. I have spent so much time doing this kind of like speech bubbles by hand. I've spent so much time. Image materials. These are the ones that we were noticing before. Oh, this is the part. This is the things that make the brushes go brrr. These are the things that make the brushes go brrr. Which means there are probably ways to like tinker with the brushes and make them exactly what I want. Blurred rainbow! How do I use it? Wait, how do I use it? That's not blurred. Oh, it's blurred at the edges. I get it. I understand. Can I make this a vector? No, I can't. It's fine. I didn't want to anyways. It's not like I wanted to do it a vector anyways. But we're gonna keep a little fairy. I like her. She can stay. She has rights. I would say she can stay. Nice mini lamia noises ASMR. Back to 3D models, you can grab a male or a female 3D model. If you use a stock female model, you can drag a pose into it and it changes the model of the pose. Ooh, we're gonna try that next. The hand ones only changed one of them too, and you need to drag it to set hands. Draw a frog! Let's do this. Let's do this! This is what this stream is for! We're going to... We are going to... I kind of forgot what a frog looks like. I'm pretty sure they have these little leggies here. How the freak does one draw a frog, actually? How do I draw a frog? Like this? Maybe? Maybe? That's probably a bad frog. This is probably a bad frog, but it's a frog. It exists as a frog. It's gonna have to be good enough. It's gonna have to be good enough. There we go. That's a frog. It's a weird frog. It's a weird frog, but it's a frog. It's a frog nonetheless. Kermit, is that you? Let's see if there's any materials that is a frog. Probably not. Okay, so body type. Version 2 male, version 2 female, and then this is the version 1s, I guess. These ones are more educational. Primitives. We have cube, spheres, prism. We have a tree? Huh. Okay. Panorama. What? What is this? But it has to download it, right? This material cannot be completely downloaded from the cloud. Do you want to start Clip Studio and download it? I guess later. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I cannot believe we have actual characters here. We have backgrounds. Oh. 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 Ignore my moans of future learning that I'm gonna be doing. Oh, I need to learn how to draw backgrounds, people. I need to learn how to draw backgrounds. There are no motion materials. Interesting. Character parts, face, body, hair. There are no hard character parts. Character textures. There are no character textures. And downloads. These are all the brushes that I downloaded when I saw that they were available for only a short time. I have this one, which is some light spots. Then we have more ruffles, ruffles, bows. I also downloaded some bows. What am I looking for? I feel so distracted. There's so much stuff. Well, actually, no. Let's do something less compromising. Standing. Okay. There we go. Okay, so even though the model looks female on the model, it immediately turns it into a male the male module. So, what does that tell us? That tells us that it's probably okay, let me just figure out how to move this. There we go. Okay, we're gonna move it here. We're gonna rotate it a little bit. I don't know why it rotated like that. Oh, like that. Okay, yeah, sure. That's kind of what I wanted. And now you said that if I go to body types and I just do this, female. Why is it not giving me the female? He lived in a bad neighborhood. Also, welcome Rex Alert Light. How are you doing? Welcome, hello. I hope you're doing well. You might have already figured out, but you can also change the pose manually. It's nowhere near as unintuitive as Just Sketch Me, but you already have the pose, you can change a few things. Can I? Oh! I can! Oh, this is so exciting! This is so exciting! This is so good. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? Ah, I broke his arm! No, 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 wait. That's not okay. That's I'm making it worse. No, 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 wait. Oh god, oh no, this is not okay. This is okay. It's okay. We're gonna figure it out. Okay, okay. That fixed it. I don't know what I did, but it fixed it. Oh my god. That was intense for a second. That was very intense for a sec. Let's not do that again. Cannot ignore, sorry, I'm gonna enjoy it. Those models, female model 2, male model 2, are the base models. Drag either into the canvas. Oh no, you get it backwards. Delete the model and drag the female model first, then the pose. Oh, okay. Juicy crunching noises. I am very sorry, mister. I'm very, very sorry, mister. I didn't mean to brutally turn your arm into mush. I didn't mean to. I am so weak. It is rather difficult to understand how to move this on the space that we got, because we have the grid, right? And we have the grid, and I'm trying to move the model to be like standing on the grid, and I don't truly understand where the model is standing. It's definitely not standing on the grid. What if I do this? Okay, now it should be standing on the grid. Now, how do I... Okay, it's not standing on the grid still, but how about... I guess the shadow tells me where the grid is, although I don't understand that. How about you come forward so that you're standing on the grid? Okay, that's a bit more understandable. Now we're gonna go to the poses, and we're gonna go boop. Oh, how pretty! It's a bit exaggerated, but that's okay. This curve right here is making me anxious. You should definitely not have your back that curved. That's going to give you scoliosis, or it's gonna make your scoliosis worse rather. But that's something I would end up fixing in the drawing itself, not like with trying to move the model, I guess. Ah! I don't think this is as intuitive as I wish it was. I don't think this is as intuitive as Just Sketch Me was. That looks so painful. This entire stream looks so painful. If you'd like to, I can teach you how the 3D models work later on Discord. I'm going to play around with them, but something about them is very not intuitive for me. Something about them it's causing me to struggle quite a bit. I'm laughing so hard. Good job, Ellie. He's not laughing. She's not laughing. These models are not laughing. They're not having a good time. To move the model, look at the tools on top of the model. The first one from the left is orientation. Okay, that's oh boy. What is going on? Is it that it will like look at the camera, or over here? Okay, no. Okay, how about... Oh! This is like... Wait, I know this... I know this as a concept from video game design. This is, oh, this is actually very good. This is... I don't remember the name right now. But there's a name for this, where you move one joint and then the rest of the model tries to figure out what every other joint connected to it should do based on your movements of that one joint. Oh, I know that. I know that concept. Let's grab your head, put it there. It's gonna be hard to learn, but I definitely know what it means. The second one is the position in the canvas. The third one is the scale or size. Oh wait, you mean this ones? No, you don't. What is this? The frick? Oh, okay. So this one's kind of like give you one specific perspective, it feels like. This should be the back of the head. That is not the back of the head. Is it the back of the head? I guess it kind of is the back of the head, but in a very weird position. Also, it just zoomed the model in like hell and back. Alright, so this is... Ah! No! Okay. So this is position on the canvas? No, use the top of the model. This is very hard to understand. This is very hard to understand. Okay. As long as I'm okay. Now I get it. Now I get it. Okay, so with this one, I move the camera around. It's gonna take us a little while to get to the pose that we already had with the thing in the front. No, we can't go that way ad eternum. We have a limit. Okay, sure. I'm not annoyed by that. Let's just try this. That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Okay. This gives you the position on the canvas. This tells you how close to the camera and how far away to the camera. This gives you the place in 3D. This rotates to a certain extent. This rotates. Oh, this rotates on the Z-axis. This rotates on the Y and the X-axis. This rotates only on the X. And this one seems like a free-for-all. And the magnet one, no idea what it magnets to, but Annie Mechnic, welcome, hello, hi, welcome, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. You just clicked on the head. Good thing you're an artist and not a chiropractic. Does anyone want massages? Does anyone here want massages? I promise I'm good. You can trust me. You can trust me, just like, if she trusts me, if this lady trusts me, you can trust me as well, right? You believe in me, right? You know you can trust me. You know you can feel safe in my hands, right? Right, you guys? It's fine though. You get the hang of it and make it work for you. I'll figure it out. The 3D models are very intuitive. You're just making it harder for yourself by playing around and changing the anchor point without realizing it. That's what I was doing? Wait, so if I select something, that becomes the anchor point? And everything else is gonna be based on that anchor point? I could always look for a tutorial later on. You know, we can figure it out later with that tutorial. What is this? Save body shape as material. Pose scanner. Pose scanner? What is that? Is it supposed to, like, if I throw a drawing, is it supposed to post the or a photo? Ooh, let's try that. Let's go stock photos. I have no idea what it is, but let's go with anything. Okay, here we go. We're grabbing this image and we're copying and we are pasting it, and I'm gonna have to delete. No, I'm not gonna delete. I'm just gonna new layer and then I'm gonna paste it. Okay, there we go. Woman. Let's do... Oh, no, it's nothing to do with pictures. Because then it doesn't give me the post scanner. What does the post scanner mean then? Delete. That was foolish of me. What is the post scanner? Post scanner. The feature processes the image on the Clip Studio server via an internet connection. Please read the following before using the feature. The image will be uploaded to the Clip Studio server. Personal information such as the product serial number or account information will not be uploaded. The upload data generated, this tells me nothing about what the post scanner is. But I am excited. I'm excited anyways. No trust? You hurt my feelings, Setsuna. You're hurting my feelings. Why don't you trust me? Why wouldn't you trust me? I can be good at massages. I can put your bones where they belong. It will barely crunch. I promise it will barely crunch at all. You'll hear very little crunching noises. I'm gonna give you a good massage and you're gonna feel good afterwards. No more pain. No more bone. No more pain. No more pain. Indeed, that's what's gonna happen. Massages, I believe in you for that. I don't think you'll break my arms or anything. There you go. That's the trust we're expecting in this channel. That's the level of trust we want. I mean, I did offer to help you out, but a tutorial on it will likely help you out more. I just, for connecting and helping me out, we would have to have a schedule in which we both can. Which I'm not gonna pretend it cannot happen. But... I'm not gonna pretend it cannot happen, but if I really want to learn this whenever, I can always look for a tutorial. Now. Why is it so hard to turn the camera around? Why is it so hard to just turn the camera around? This shouldn't be so hard. This shouldn't be this difficult. Okay. We turn it that way, then we turn it that way, and then we look at this leg, and then we put it up like that. And then we turn it around again. And then we turn the torso up as well, somehow. And then we make the head turn back as much as it can. And then we make this turn back as much as it can. No, that's not what I want. And then how about this? How about this bone? Can we make it even more? Okay. Now this bone. This is the kind of things that you humans can do because you have feet. Touch the head. We can get it to touch the head somehow. I'm just turning it around. That's not what I want. Turn around again. Okay. It's called kinetic something. It's the technique that the thing that I'm talking about. It's called kinetic. Boom! Booyah! Baby! She's touching her head with her foot. Look at that. She's beauty. She's grace. She's touching her head with her toes. None of that was gonna rhyme ever. None of them was ever gonna rhyme. Oh, I'm so proud of her. There you go. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. I want to zoom in. I want to zoom in. I want to zoom in. There we go. There we go. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in. There we go. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, pat, pat. Do any of you do this? Do any of you humans pat yourself in the head with your foot? Is that a thing that you guys do? Just to like self care? To care for yourselves? To give yourselves your own love? Pat, 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 pat. This is not gonna end well. What are you talking about? It's gonna end great. If I feel pain, just bite me. I'll be fine. Exactly. Now she looks like she's violently belly flopped. Now she looks. Touch the head. Make it make noises. Crunchy, crispy, juicy, yummy noises. No. This is just to calm herself down. When she needs some head pats, she can do it herself. She's like pat 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 pat. I love this. I legitimately love this. I'm obsessed with the possibilities. Now, I do need to figure out how to use a lot of these tools. These are reset model scale, reset model rotation, flip model horizontally, ambient light, parallel light, manga perspective, pose of the hands. Wait. I can't see what her hands are doing. I need to see this. I need to understand what's going on. All right. What does this... Oh, how open the fingers are. What's the base of the triangle? How close to that direction? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is insane! Outline. I guess that could be helpful to understand the poses better if you're struggling. Opacity. Of the outline? Yeah, sure, whatever. That's fine. Shadows. No shadows. Cast shadows on the ground. Oh, this is lovely! Look at this! Just look at this! It's so beautiful! This becomes a little bit more complicated. All of this becomes a little bit more complicated. Light source, directional light color. Can we color the light? Ooh! Ooh! That is nice! Directional light intensity. This is very nice to understand lights and shadows and stuff, which is one of my biggest issues with drawing still. One of the things that I still fail to understand a lot is lights and shadows. Let's do one warm and one ambient light. Yellow. And directional light, blue. Okay. Interesting. I believe they call head patting someone with your foot is called a kick to the head. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have feet, so I don't know. I wouldn't be able to tell you. But I'm sure just like when you are patting someone on the head with your hands versus punching someone, I'm sure it depends on the intensity. I gotta admit I have no idea how I got to this menu. Like, I don't really know how I got to this menu at all. However, I'll find it again, eventually. I'll find it again. I'm not scared of losing it. It's fine. Also, she's not patting her head anymore. Oh, because I flipped it. There she is. She's patting her head. It's beautiful. It's perfect. Should I check anything else? Because I'm pretty sure I checked everything here, except for the stuff that I have to download. I don't know. I don't know how long it takes to download. But there are so many things. Oh, I could spend so long just looking at stuff here, couldn't I? This is a time sinker. Although it's supposed to be a time saver later on when you're drawing stuff. So it kind of like it balances out. It's like you pay it off, right? Like first you spend a bunch of time just looking at stuff and then you save time with it. And that's like you pay it off. I'm super excited. I'm super excited. Do I have anything else that I have to explore in here? I don't know what these buttons are. Snap to special ruler, snap to ruler, snap to grid. Okay, I'm guessing this is the reason I couldn't draw with the parallels before. Deselect, select inverted area, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm needing though? To make this program 1000% perfect? There's only one thing that I need, and that is symmetry tools. Because Krita has some amazing symmetry tools. What is this? Figure, text, ruler, balloon, correct line, frame borders, figures, speed lines? Nope, that's not what I expected. Oh! Okay. How is this supposed to work? Wow! We have a rain brush! That is not a brush. That is just an area that I don't understand how it works. Confused. That's easy to understand. Ta-ta-ta! A frog. Look at this, look at this. Done! Frog! Let's do it yellow, let's do it yellow. Frog! Oh, that is perfect. That is perfect. Brightness. Yeah, like sparks, I get it. Burst. Wow. Wow. These are all great. These ones are the ones that I don't get, though. Like, why is it... Maybe I'm supposed to do something like this? No, it's still going, like, directions I don't understand. How about if I do this? Oh, because it's gloom. So because it's gloom, it assumes it's gonna go on over a head. And so, yeah, I get it. I think I understand. I think I get it. It's gonna take a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand. Frog! It's these ones are super nice. Oh, no, not that one. Wait. This one has a lot of potential. Not finding symmetry lines though. Special ruler, symmetrical ruler. I mean, yeah, I found the symmetrical ruler, but that's a ruler. That's not a symmetry tool. Do we not have symmetry tools? That would put Krita back on top in this one sense, because the symmetry tools of Krita are amazing. There's a character, Ultimate in Honkai, that draws those lines on the characters, and it's amazing! The gloom lines, the little gloomy lines. Let's add any of the brushes that I downloaded and show you guys. This one, look at this one. Let's grab our little fairy here. I don't remember where she is. Okay, here she is. Let's grab our little fairy here. Put her on front again. Then let's zoom in. And let's grab this brush. And let's grab... let's make a new layer. Make it kind of like darkish. make it a lot less visible. And now in this one, which has nothing, right? Nothing? Okay, cool. It has nothing. And we have light patches. This will take some tinkering to understand how to use them properly, but like this is supposed to be like light patches from like trees and stuff. This is a very small creature, so it looks weird. But obviously we would lower the opacity on this as well, or not. Or yes, or not. Or put it on luminosity. Luminosity? Lighten? Brightness? Well, regardless, in an actual drawing it would work. I left a video on Discord so you can check, so you can watch it on your own time for models. It's only a 5-minute section of the video and it's pretty much all you need to start using them. Nice! Oh, it's a froggy! Look! It's a frog! Actually, wait a second. Delete. And where was it? Where was it actually? Oh, there it is. It's a frog! Chan chan! Chan chan! It's a frog! Everyone's so excited! The crowd goes crazy! I'm liking it. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying this program quite a bit. So these are the materials that I downloaded. I downloaded this bows that it's not letting me do in this layer. So let's delete it. And I downloaded this bows that's looking whack. How about? Look, beautiful. Tinted kind of like beautiful. Look at this bow. Beautiful bow. Granted, a lot of these are very like occasionally you would want to use it. Only occasionally. I'm gonna keep clearing them just so that I don't have a million things. Unless it deleted it for good, in which case I probably messed up. Oh no. Oh no, I messed up! Download material. There it is. Okay, no, it's fine. It's still here. It's just not here. Because I deleted it. Just because I wanted to take it out of there. But that makes me think that there was in here. I wasn't super impressed with things like the feathers, but I think it's because I was using it wrong. If I ask it to use the... No, not on this one. In this one's main color and subcolor. If I ask it to use the main color and the subcolor, it should use pink and white. Okay. How about if I change the white for like a blue so that it's very understandable what it's doing? It's not using pink and blue though. So main color and subcolor. Oh, it is! It just creates little sparkles. In this one it's more understandable, and on the petals, oh, that's cute! That's cute. I get it now. In some of them it's very not really easy to understand though. Density? No. I'm gonna have to fool around with this, but I do wonder why with some colors it's very noticeable and with some colors just like not even there at all. Like why doesn't it? Why doesn't it use both colors? Is the cherry still looking? No, see, this is whack. This is whack. Unless I'm... Oh, okay, wait. I think I was doing something wrong. Wait, let's go back to the petals. Oh, I understand what I was doing now. I understand what I was doing wrong. Look at this, it's so much more beautiful. Remember that this software is mostly used for manga and comics, but it's very good for illustration as it's a very robust animation tool. I actually have never animated anything. New animation layer, animation folder. I have no idea what I'm clicking in. Okay. New animation timeline. Give me a timeline. The value exceeds the range that can be set for the timeline. Then why do you have it as your default? I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to go. Okay. Do I have an animation timeline? Anywhere? Animation timeline, new timeline. Go. I have 2 timelines now. I have no idea where they are. Groovy. It's fine. It's alright. How do I close this? There we go. And now I have something. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. However, we did manage to use this. We did manage to use it properly. And it's beautiful. And I love it. Very usable, before I forget, you can press C on your keyboard to change the transparency and erase with the pen and C again to paint. You can also press X to use the secondary color. So like, I can erase with a material, is what you're saying? Like with a specific, let's see. What if I wanted to softly erase part of this? You're saying I could do... Oh, okay, cool. That is actually a very important tool. That is a very important tool to have. So thank you for the tip. That's really important. Now, what was I looking into? You can't see the timelines because you don't have the animation window. Animation cells. Animation workspace. Reset to default. Register workspace. Reset to default. Yes. Okay. Window. Workspace. Canvas. Workspace. I'll figure it out. Eventually. Window. Workplace. The window is named timeline. It's a window. Timeline. Okay. And it's prepared to be 24 frames per second. Interesting. It's not letting me go to the other second. It's not letting me go anywhere other than the first second, which is quite interesting. And also, I think I need a new layer in this folder in order to use it properly. But that would mean, let's hide this one. That would mean that I could do something like... It's not letting me draw in here. Is it because... Weird. Okay. Trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure things out. We're trying to figure things out. It's not gonna let me... Oh, because this is not visible. No, it is. Interesting. Okay. You know what? I'll figure it out. Oh, wait. This is doing its own things. Oh, I see. It gives me one for the background, one for the drawing. It's not letting me draw in here. Oh! Oh! Oh, I understand. I understand. Kind of. So I could have backgrounds, I could have characters, I could have like cell shading effects and stuff like that, and then effects after that. I still don't know how to get it to draw, but if I have a ball in here and then I move to 1, is it still there? It seems like it still is. It seems like it is. But that's because I don't know how to use this. It's fine, it's fine. You can only have 24 frames in the Pro version. The X version gives you unlimited frames per second. That's alright, nobody needs more than 24 per second. Yes, 60 per second is amazing and beautiful and blah blah blah. But like, what do I look like? An animation studio? No. You can change settings to 12 FPS, 8 FPS, or 6 FPS. Honestly, 24 is already way too much. Most animation is done at 12, I think. No. Yes? No, not most animation, but a lot of animation is done at 12. My ex doesn't give me anything but headaches. Thank you that you don't make me laugh like this. It's okay, we can all laugh at our pain together, collectively, as a group. I'm glad to make someone laugh. You only have 1 frame, you need to add a new animation cell. New animation cell. So if I have a ball now, if I added a ball in here, and then I moved, enable onion skin. I would like the onion skin. Do I have to have every single one in? I'm gonna research this later. What? No, you can only draw 24 frames. You can't do more than 24 drawings, not FPS. I'm sorry? You can only animate at 1 second in the Pro version. Is that what you're saying? You are saying that the Pro version only allows you to animate 1 second at a time. Am I understanding that correctly? Because if you can only do 24 frames, you can only do 1 second of 24 frames per second animation. Am I crazy? Am I understanding this correctly? Oh, that is bull! I'm not gonna learn how to do animation in this program! I think I'm gonna go back to Krita for that! Since Krita does still have an animation tool, I think. I'm pretty sure. I haven't used it. I've never done animation, but I'm pretty sure, you know? I'm pretty sure. Am I someone who has dipped their proverbial toes that I don't have? Have I tipped the tip of my tail on water, on the waters of animation? Not really, not yet, I got to admit. However, change brush tip color. Oh! I wish it told me like which colors it's used. Like I wish I could tell it, hey, only change it in between this hue and that hue. Oh. Okay. Okay. This is weird. I don't think I understand. Oh, there we go. Monochromatic, baby. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pre-A. That is pre-A. You can do 2 seconds at 12 FPS, yeah, which is normal. It's normal to do 12 FPS. Krita is just as good for animation, and it's free. So, and you have unlimited frames. I'll probably, if I want to learn how to animate, I'll probably end up going to Krita because it's free and it's gonna give me all of the frames, all of the frames. Anime has 24 frames per second, and anime is considered to have very low FPS rate. Many anime movies don't make it to the Oscars due to their low FPS average. I mean, 24 is the standard for hand-drawn animation, and the anime industry was built on, honestly, it was built on cutting corners, on adding dynamic feelings to still shots. Like, the truth is, in anime you can have 3 seconds where you're barely animating anything. But because the background is more detailed, because the anatomy is more detailed, because there are a lot of there's a lot of thought put into the lines, the edges, everything, it feels better than if cartoon tried to do still frames with barely any animation. That being said, I don't know how much better the animation that goes into the Oscar goes when it's 2D, because for years and years and years it's been dominated, like the whole industry in the West has been dominated by 3D. And also the Oscars are trash. I don't respect them. I do not respect them. You can, that's what the secondary color is for. Well, in some brushes, others just add random colors. I did figure it out though. Hollywood movies run at 24. That is a dumb argument for the Oscars. The truth is that the Oscars just don't want to give anime or any animation that isn't Disney the time of day. Honestly, the Oscars are won by those who... I have a lot of strong feelings about the Oscars. In fact, since it is 10 minutes away from the 2 hours and we tested all of the things that I wanted to test, I think I'm gonna switch to the... Actually, I don't know if you guys can see this because it's not what I configured. Let me check. Hell yeah! Actually, look at this! Look at this! Manage materials, manage work. No, none of this. None of this I said, god damn it. Okay, I have to block this now because it's showing. Is it showing sensitive information? It's not. Okay, it's not. It's trying to like connect to my license and it's like, I have my license. I connected it already. Don't flash my freaking license data. I just wanted to see some brushes with everyone, but I couldn't find where the brushes are, where the assets are. Maybe it's because it's on the website only and not on the tool. Is it not on the tool? Do I have to like go into the website to find the materials and the brushes and everything? I guess I'll have to go later. Oh, there's a bunch of 3D poses. Ooh, there's a bunch of assets. Fake marbles? Frames? Cool. You need to connect to the website. Oh, god damn it. God dang it. Well, that's fine. You know what? That's fine. Let's go wrap up. Bam. Alright, so to give you my strong feelings about the Oscars. The Oscars are won by the studio that makes the best campaign and that spends the most money on winning the Oscars. I don't really care about the Oscars because I could argue all night about how trash the Oscars are. Exactly. The Oscars are for American films. Not even. The Oscars are for whatever studio markets their film better. And whatever studio produces the kind of film that they know the Oscars are gonna eat up, regardless of the actual quality of it. The Oscars are very, very biased. For years now, it's been very well known what kind of plot points, what kind of emotional beats, and what kind of like themes and narratives are going to win you an Oscar. And also, it is known that a campaign is way more important than the actual quality of the movies. The only movies where I don't think that's true is maybe foreign films as a category, since not every foreign films are not based on the United States. So they're not doing the whole campaign as the United States productions are doing them. The United States and also like England and all of that stuff. But honestly, like animation has been won by Disney every single year except for maybe 2, right? In the last 10. And it's known. It's been known. Literally, we've seen the judges describing their biases publicly, saying things like, oh, I voted for this movie because it has a dog and I like dogs, or I voted for this movie because my child was entertained, or things like, I voted for this movie because it was the only one I saw. And it's like, I'm sorry, your job is to be a judge and judge all of these movies that are nominated equally to see which one is better. And you're saying that you only saw one of them? And you didn't watch the other ones? Even though it's your job? And also, I've seen some very awful statements. Like when Princess Kaguya was nominated, one of the comments of one of the judges was something like, I don't care about these Chinese cartoons. And it's like, oh my god? You're a judge? You're being paid for this? It's not even Chinese? You don't even know what the movie is? Like, you're being paid for this? You know? So I don't have any respect. I don't have any respect for the Oscars. Bree, welcome! Hi, how are you doing? Happy birthday again! Hello! Welcome! Hi! Animated movies are not the same as regular movies. I don't respect them either, but still, standards. They have shit standards. Okay! It's through the Clip Studio program, the one you had up, not the paid one. But I wasn't finding it. I'll take more time later. After the stream, I'll take more time to understand. It's time for me to work now. Thank you for the stream. I'll watch it completely much later. Take care, Ellie. And P.S. Yesterday was Star Wars Day. May the 4th be with you. May the 4th be with all of you. I don't particularly care that much about Star Wars because sci-fi is not my favorite of genres. But I understand how important it was. And also, hello there, General Kenobi! Will always be my favorite meme of the whole of Star Wars. So, how was your experience with CSP? It's so much fun! I'm so excited to use all of those materials. I'm so excited to learn how to use the 3D models for whenever I need some specific poses that I'm struggling with. And I'm excited to just save a bunch of time on simple stuff like the flowers, the grass. I need to learn how to properly use them without overdoing it, but I'm very excited for that. Is the stream ending? It is! Goodbye, Kevin! Don't worry, you don't miss anything. I'm literally just gonna wrap up. So don't worry, have a good day at work, have a good shift. They won't even put animated films as films. It's their own category. I know, right, Brie? It's disgusting. It's such bullshit. I do not respect the Oscars. They think animated films are kid films. Yuck. Yeah, I know. Chinese? I swear, Crumpets, I swear when Kaguya was nominated, one of the judges called it like, I don't care about the Chinese cartoons. And they voted for Disney because it's Disney, you know? It's freaking gross. I hate it so much. Hi, thank you. Hope you're well. Glad I could catch you for a little bit. Glad I could catch you for a little bit. Our schedule is not our schedule is not the most friendly to each other, I think, but it's nice that we can at least stop by every now and then. That movie is a masterpiece. It deserves so much more. I haven't seen it. I do want to see it, but I haven't yet. Nowadays I don't watch a lot of movies because it gets me anxious to just spend 2 hours doing nothing, basically. But watching a movie, it makes me anxious. So these days it's very hard for me to actually relax enough to watch a movie. And lately, when I've been watching movies, I've been trying to catch up with all of the Miyazaki films that I haven't seen. Because actually, for the longest time, I hadn't seen anything but Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle. Now I've seen all of the first ones. I've gone chronologically. I saw Lupita. I saw the first one, which was not Lupita, but I don't remember the name right now. I saw Princess Mononoke. I saw Totoro, and yeah, I basically just started going through the list in chronological order. Lupita I liked a lot. I really liked Lupita, and yeah, I don't remember any of the other names right now, but lately it's very hard to just relax and watch stuff for 2 hours, you know? It's so much to do with those 2 hours. But I want to get to Princess Kaguya. I do want to. Alright, so that's Clip Studio Paint. It has a lot of promise. I do have to get used to the feeling of the pens. I don't feel super comfortable with them, but that is just because I'm used to Sai. I'm sure after messing with it a little bit, I'm going to feel a lot better about it. I've seen most of those films. There's some of the only animes I like. Which one is your favorite? So far, from everything I've seen, I really liked Spirited Away and Lupita. Those are the ones that like stuck in my head a lot. I did like Princess Mononoke, but for some reason like Lupita is stuck in my head a lot more than that. I binged Zombieland Saga recently and was surprised how it relaxed me, considering I find movies and shows especially too much of a time investment and generally brain dead entertainment. Really? I don't consider... Okay, I consider some things brain dead entertainment, but mostly when I'm watching shows, the ones that I'm the most interested in are the ones in which I will have to use my brain a little bit. Like one of my favorites is Dark. It's a show from Germany. How would you say, a Germanic show? It's a Germany-based show, has 3 seasons, and the entire time it's confusing as all hell. I loved it. Every single time I watched an episode, I was like that meme of the guy connecting the dots, like super stressed with all of the pencils behind the ear and the red line connecting all the things. I loved that one because it made me like really engage my brain. Howl's Moving Castle, I think. Howl's Moving Castle is good. I'm very curious about the book though, because it was based on a book. And when I learned that, I was like, oh. So there's a basis here. So I'm really excited. Oh, I saw Kiki Delivery Service. I like that one as well. But that one, there's something that I didn't like about it. And it's that at the end of the movie, they don't explain why the cat stops talking. And that made me very stressed. At the end of the movie, I was like, okay, but the cat is going to talk, right? Spoilers for one of the littlest details that doesn't matter to anyone except for me. But like, sorry for the spoilers. It's a very little detail, but it stressed me out. The 3D figure was my favorite part of this stream. I was terrible at it, but I'm gonna get better. Trust me, I was the same. I didn't want to switch from Krita, but it's really good. It's a really good one, so you get the hang of it. Sai has some tools you'll prefer, but it's not bad to know to use both for different reasons. Oh, absolutely. I love the symmetry tools on Krita. I love the feeling of the pen on Sai. And I love the extra tools in this one, and also the 3D models on this one. And the easiness of the materials. I also am pretty sure once I tinker with the stabilization, with the stabilizer and stuff, that's where I'm gonna figure out exactly how to make it feel good. Now I use Krita to practice animation and CSP to draw illustrations. That makes all of the sense in the world. I still have all of them installed, right? I still have Krita. Even though I use it only for the symmetry tools, hey, if it works, you know? I also did my logo on Krita, but it's very bad for vector work. So I ended up downloading Inkscape. Inkscape is another free one, and it's all about vectors, which is great for doing things like logos and stuff. But that is enough for today. We're gonna be together again. Well, whoever comes, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be here on Friday, tomorrow, for the Mighty Goose again. I'm back. I was out for some minutes. I'll tell you, the Oscars are the best. Dario, I will slap you in the face. But we were closing the stream. So I was saying that tomorrow we have Mighty Goose. We have Mighty Goose tomorrow. So I'll see anyone who comes for bullets and destruction and regular duck and a lot of distraction. It's a lot of distraction. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to say. You better not. You better not. The Oscars suck. Do I have anything more to say? Not really. Just tomorrow I'm gonna be here for Mighty Goose. This was fun. I can't wait for even more fun stuff next week. I've been planning my next week, and I'm super excited. So yeah, I'm excited. But I'll see you next time. Regular or duck is best, girl? Absolutely! 100%! You have the facts! You have the facts! Oh, look, I did it again. I'm so sorry, Officer Hot Pants. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Bye. I'm sorry. Thanks for the fun stream. Be well. Alright, bye, Elliot. Thanks for the stream. Alright, goodbye. Oh, I do have a thing to say. If anyone wants to see the edit that I did for Mao, he posted it on his channel and on his Twitter, so it should be easy to find. If anyone wants to see it, it's the Doki Doki Literature Club edit. Other than that, tomorrow we're gonna do Mighty Gus. My voice is already kind of like getting wobbly. I need to go have a tea with honey. So thank you everyone for coming. Oh well, something to listen to. Have a nice rest of your day. See you next time. See you all next time. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy listening, Officer Hot Pants. And I hope you'll have a good rest of your day. Whatever you're doing after this, I hope it goes well. Rest a lot. Don't forget to stretch. Don't forget to drink water. Eat nutritiously. Sleep at least 7 hours. And of course, most important of all, most important than everything else, don't forget to be kind to yourself and others. Alright? Take care, my slave shifters. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.